Hi, I'm Miss Deb, and I'm Tweet the Parakeet. And today we're reading a really special children's story about a very special grown-up topic. It's called Grandma, It's Me, written by my friend YY Chan and illustrated by Pearly L. Let's read. January 7th. We visited Grandma and Grandpa today, but Grandma didn't recognize me and kept asking Mommy who I was. That's Riley, your granddaughter. We searched for some photos with Grandma so we could help her remember. Oh, Riley, remember this? You were so scared. I tried everything, but Grandma was the only one that could get you to ride your bike. She said that all I had to do was imagine I could do anything, and then I could. January 15th. Grandpa couldn't look after Grandma by himself anymore, so they're staying with us now. Sometimes Grandma would wander off by herself. She even got lost once. Grandpa called everyone he knew in the neighborhood to help look for her. They finally found her at the park, 5 minutes away. He sang her favorite song to get her attention, and Grandma recognized his voice immediately. She had been waiting for him on their favorite bench. Mommy said that we need to take turns caring for Grandma. When Daddy and I are busy, we'll need your help to keep an eye on Grandma. Make sure she doesn't go anywhere by herself. Help Grandpa if he needs anything, okay? February 18th. Grandma and Grandpa have been living with us for a month. I like them being here. It can get tiring. Grandma's memory comes and goes. Sometimes she remembers lots of things, like when we watched the swans together at the lake and a frog jumped in splashing water on us. Or when we were walking to Yamcha and a sparrow pooped on her. We were all shocked, but she couldn't stop laughing afterwards. She could recall all the funny moments. But other times she forgets where she is, who I am, or what day it is. She asks questions like, "Where's your mom? Who are you? Or why am I here?" After I answer her, she forgets and asks me again. Mom is out getting some food. I'm Riley, Grandma. You're living with us now, Grandma. March 15th. Mommy said that a lot of people may lose their memory as they get older. Something called dementia. Their brains sometimes don't work as well as they used to. We need to be patient with Grandma. It was hard at first. Grandma would ask the same questions over and over. I wanted to stay in my room so I didn't have to answer her. But I remembered how Grandma used to take care of me and answered all my questions when I was little. Why do I have to sleep? Where's Mommy? Why is the sky blue? Why do I have to go to school? April 10th. Lately, I've been trying different things to help Grandma keep her busy. I took her for a walk in the park, but she kept asking where we were going. I played some simple memory games with her, but that made her even more confused. She kept calling me Becky, thinking I was Mommy. I showed her some photos of us and reminded her who everyone was. Then I remembered that Grandma loves to sing, so I found some old CDs and put them into the CD player. As soon as the music came on, her eyes widened. She got up and started singing and dancing along. She has a beautiful voice. She asked me to sing with her and play her favorite songs, so I searched for some online and we sang together. The music really calms her and helps her with memory too. She could remember all the lyrics. April 28th. It's Grandma's birthday today. Grandpa took Grandma out for a walk so we could prepare for her party. When they came back, we all called out, "Surprise! Happy birthday!" She gave us a big hug. What a wonderful surprise! It's the best birthday I've ever had. I gave Grandma a framed photo of us at the park. I hugged her and told her that even if she forgets who I am, I'd still love her no matter what. Grandma gave me a big kiss on my forehead and said, "I'll remember this moment forever." I really hope she does. Grandma told us a story about how she met Grandpa today. It was so sweet. Grandpa saw Grandma fall by the side of the road. She twisted her ankle and couldn't get up, but Grandpa came to her rescue. He helped her up and carried her to safety. He even took her to the hospital and stayed with her until she got treated. Grandma said her fall was a blessing because she also fell in love with Grandpa that day. Wow, Grandma remembered a lot today, I said. Maybe her memory is getting better. Yes, she can remember lots of things from the past because they're a part of her long-term memory. But it's the recent memories she has more trouble with, Mommy said. So she won't forget the old memories, I asked. It's hard to tell. Some people can remember for a long time. Some may only remember a little bit, and some may even forget the old memories. We really don't know. Then I'll tell Grandma's stories instead, I said. I've been writing them all down in my diary, even the ones she told us about the past. Grandma would love that. May 27th. Grandma gets tired easily and has been sleeping a lot lately. I wanted to take her out for a walk, but she didn't have much energy and needed a lot of help. I thought it might cheer her up if I read to her. When I started telling her about the time she met Grandpa, her face lit up. She sat up on the bed and started looking around. "Where is my dear Robert?" she asked. "I'm here." Grandpa walked over and wrapped his arms around her. "Thank you for taking such good care of me. I'll always love you." "I'll always love you too." "Me too," I said. "And who are you, dear?" Grandma asked, looking unsure. "Grandma, it's me, Riley, your granddaughter." "Of course, Riley. Just imagine all the things you can do." Grandma's voice was soft, and she slowly lay back down. We started humming her favorite song until she fell asleep again. Even though Grandma's memory comes and goes, I still love spending time with her. I will keep talking, singing, and reading all those stories to Grandpa. We will remind her how much we love her every day. I kissed her forehead and whispered into her ear, "I love you." The end. That was such a beautiful story. I know, Tweet. It's It's a really lovely story. It makes me think about my own grandma, and she had dementia too. So this story is really special and brings back a lot of memories. I hope that it will become a special story for you too. Our song is called Tick Tock Tick. When I wrote it, I was thinking about how time goes by so fast, and in other moments, it's very slow. But no matter what, that clock keeps ticking.
The sun comes up. Today is a new day. I journal my thoughts, so I will remember the special times we have together. When I wake up, I hope you remember the fun we had when we were together yesterday and the day before that. Tick tock, tick, the time goes by. Tick tock, tick, the time goes by. Tick tock, tick, the time goes by. Time stands still for no one. When you smile at me, I know that you feel the way I do. I love you forever, even if you forget about me. Tick tock, tick, the time goes by. Tick tock, tick, the time goes by. Tick tock, tick, the time goes by. Time stands still for no one. And when the bright stars shine, I will remember the way you were. When I was just little, you would read to me. Then we dance and sing. Tick tock, tick, the time goes by. Tick tock, tick, the time goes by. Tick tock, tick, the time goes by. Time stands still for no one. Tick tock, tick, the time goes by. Tick tock, tick, the time goes by. Tick tock, tick, the time goes by. Time stands still for no one. Time goes by.
Music is so powerful. It can make us happy when we're feeling sad. It can make us cheerful when we are a little down. It can help us to remember things that we never did before. Remember special moments and special times and places we visited. And that's why today we're drawing a musical picture. Yay! I love drawing musical pictures. I know you do, Tweet. All right, you hold the paper for me, and we are going to start with black. If you have a black crayon, if you have a different colored crayon that you want to use, that's okay too. Miss Deb is going to use a black crayon. We're going to divide this piece of paper into a little bit bigger than half. So we're going to draw a line going all the way down. You see, it's almost halfway. Okay, next what we're going to do, this side of our picture is going to be like the piano picture in the corner. So the easy way to do it, take one line and go across. Whoop, 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 and one more. Whoop. So you'll see I have a whole bunch of rectangles. Rectangles. Now what we're going to do, the piano has white notes and black keys also. We're going to draw the black keys next. So we're going to draw a rectangle in the first spot. We're going to draw another rectangle on the second line. And then on the third line, we're going to draw another rectangle. Okay? Now here's the fourth line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't write anything there, okay? Let's go down to line number 5. And we're going to do another little rectangle. And we'll do one more underneath it. Okay? What's next? We need to fill in those black keys. So we're going to color. Shade it in back and forth. All the way to the very edge of the paper. And keep going to the bottom. Wow, that is beautiful. It really looks like a piano. We could play all the notes. If there's a few spots that you missed, you can color them in, fix them all up, make them look beautiful. All right, next we're gonna draw on the other side, this blank part here. You could draw all kinds of different things in here, couldn't you? You could draw things that are special to you, or maybe you have someone special that you're making this picture for. You could draw little pictures of those things. I really like music notes, and since this is a music note kind of craft project, we are going to draw some music notes. I'm going to draw first some whole notes. A whole note is round, and it looks just like an O. We'll draw a couple more. Round and around, round and around. Here we go. Oh, maybe we'll put one more here, and it's just going off the edge of the paper just a little bit. Maybe there could be another one on the bottom like that. Just kind of halfway there. So then it gives our imagination an idea that there's more art around the picture. It didn't just stop here. That's just where the paper ran out. Next, let's draw some half notes. A half note looks almost like a whole note, only it has a stem. So we're going to put a stem on it going up. It's kind of standing on the side. We're going to do another one over here, but this time we're going to make the stem go down. And it's going to go down on the left side so that it looks like a P. So we have a D and a P. They're not really, they're half notes, but they look like D's and P's, don't they? All right, let's draw another note. How about we draw a quarter note this time? The quarter note has a nice round circle, and it has a stem. Make this one go up, but it's colored in. So we're gonna color that one in nice and dark. Let's draw another one. Maybe we can draw another one over here. There. And this one's going to have a stem that goes up too. But it's going to go over there. So it's kind of, the music notes are floating off of the page. And let's go down even further and we'll draw one over here in this corner. Round and a stem, but this time we'll make the stem go down because it's low on the page. Low notes sometimes have stems that go down. There we go. That's coming along quite nicely. What else could we draw for music symbols? Well, we could draw a P for piano soft. When we play softly, we call that piano in music. Even if you're playing on a different instrument, it's still called piano. So we're going to draw a fancy P. See that? We'll draw another fancy P up here. And maybe we'll draw a fancy P down here. Now, if we want to play loudly in music, we say forte! Forte! We're going to draw a fancy F next. This one is really quite fancy. It goes whoop, and then look at that. Have you ever drawn a fancy F before? A fancy F. There's another one on the bottom. And one more symbol. Where are we going to put it? Oh, I see a little spot here and a little spot here. That's going to look good. Let's draw a treble clef. Now, a treble clef is kind of tricky, so you're going to have to go slow. We're going to start at the bottom of the treble clef. Okay, so I'm going to put mine right here, and I'm going to do just a little dot, okay? And then I'm going to make that into a J. Do you see my J? I went down, whoop, and up. Now we're going to make that J have a P on top. Do you see the P? Whoop. And then that P is going to go wee, like a little snail shell. Oh, that was a pretty treble clef. Let's draw another one over here. Whoop. So it goes up and around like a snail shell. Oh, that looks so beautiful. Now, we can't just have the treble clef and not have the bass clef, because the treble clef means to play high sounds, high sounds, high sounds. And the bass clef means to play low sounds, low sounds. We're going to draw the bass clef next. The bass clef's much easier. We're going to start with our little dot. You see my dot right there? We're going to go around, kind of like an ear. Do you see? It looks kind of like an ear. And then dot, dot. It has two little dots. Let's try again. Whoop, and two little dots. Oh, where else can we draw? Maybe down here in the middle corner. I don't want to draw them too high up on the page because they need to play low. So we should draw them low on the bottom of the page. Wow, this is looking so beautiful. But guess what? It's all black and white. So now what we can do is make it colorful, because Miss Deb loves lots of colors. That's right, Tweet. Miss Deb loves to make pictures colorful. So let's grab some colors. I'm going to show you something really, really, really sneaky. Sneaky? I love sneaky things. Let's learn how to draw really fun. Okay, Tweet. Let's take some crayons. You can take all the crayons that you have if you want. Let's see, I have red and I have orange. Oh, that's pink and red is what I have. And oh, that is orange. And then I have red here. And I got purple and I got blue and I've got green and I've got yellow, and I'm holding them all in my hand like this. Now, some of them are poking out a little bit further than each other. So I'm just going to go to the back of my paper and get them all so they're flat. Do you see how they're all in line? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw on my page and I'm going to make a circle, and the circle is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger to the very edge of the paper, okay? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm ready! Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Woo! Woo! We're almost to the end. Oh, Tweet, you're getting colored on. Here we go. That's better. Wow! And look at our beautiful masterpiece. Oh, it's so pretty. We've got all kinds of beautiful colors inside white in like a rainbowish kind of pattern. Now, if you had one favorite color, what would it be? Do you have a favorite color? I hope it's not black, because if you color over this with black, everything's gonna disappear. Pick a light color. Today, Miss Deb's favorite light color is going to be pink. Whoa, I disappeared. I dropped all my crayons on the floor. So I'm going to take my pink. Now, I'm not going to color the piano keyboard because I kind of like it with a little bit more white on it. But all these other things here underneath in this bottom section, I'm going to shade pink. I'm going to go back and forth and back and forth, and I'm going to go lightly because I want this pink to show all the way through to every little white spot. I don't want there to be any more white spots on this pretty paper, so I'm just gonna keep going all the way. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. All the way to the edge. Wow, look at that. Oh my goodness, this is looking so beautiful. But I can see something else I want to do before we finish our masterpiece, our musical masterpiece. Wow, look at that. It looks beautiful. Now, I chose pink for the bottom, but I like the keys being white, but I feel like this picture deserves a little bit more color. So I'm gonna make the keys purple. I used to have 2 purple pianos in my music studio at the mall. So I miss my purple pianos. I'm gonna color the keys, shade the keys. I'm going to shade the keys purple. Purple all the way to the edge. And there's not gonna be any more white stuff showing through. No more white stuff. All the way to the end. And there we have it, our beautiful musical masterpiece. Our beautiful musical masterpiece. And don't forget to sign your name. I've got my black crayon, and I'm gonna sign right down here in the corner. Miss Deb. And there we go. I had fun today singing and drawing and reading stories with you. And we will see you next time at Sing Me a Story with Miss Deb and Tweet the Parakeet.